Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2 though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Strike called. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Number 71 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now batting, Michael Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Mendoza on the grass. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Eddie Farmer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding into the box, number 71. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 71.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. And it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two out with the man at first. And he lays off again, ball three.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So striding in, A.J. Reed. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Into the box now, Richard Mendoza. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Second and third, two away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball four.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up now, number 40. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that misses for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, two down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
to 2-2 now.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
2 out, bases loaded. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Josh Begley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. In now, number 3. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Plouffe bare hands it in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Settling in now, David Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Into the windup and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor Plouffe. The Twins thought for sure this guy was going to be their long-range answer at shortstop. But he's such a versatile athlete that we see him in the outfield. We saw him at third. He's played in the middle infield. He plays all over the diamond because he's that type of versatile player.
Stepping up to the plate, Andy Ibanez. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. And he chased it in the dirt. Fegley is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Ibanez is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman, number 6.
Here's Albert now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 71 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Houston. Standing in, Josh Fegley. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Josh Fegley.
Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now in the box, Joe Wendell. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
In now, number 71. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 11 home runs, 39 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Mendoza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Ready for another chance, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, A.J. Reed.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, A.J. Reed. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Into the box, Richard Mendoza. First delivery to him on the way. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Lee.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Olson is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Over to first, Gray, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Gray ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
One and two. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Now to the plate, number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 40.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Josh Fegley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Wendell.
Now at the plate, Joe Wendell. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the fifth, tied at 2. Digging in now, Andy Ibanez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Andy Ibanez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now you'll see guys swing with pitches that have movement in the dirt, but that was just a fastball.
A swing and it's popped in the air back behind first. Olson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Ready for another shot now. Number 71. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 71.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Michael Lee will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in once again, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's Joe Mauer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Got the go-ahead run at third base. We got 2 outs. Let's see how this is going to unfold. Matt, this is getting really exciting. Who can come up with a clutch 2-out hit, or can he deliver the pitch he wants to in the clutch?
Ready for another chance. David Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Sharp ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave them loaded. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, A.J. Reed. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Shortstop, Richard Mendoza.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Mendoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Number 10 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 10.
Into the box now, Andy Ibanez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One strike to Pujols, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Jose Altuve. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
The 2-1 on its way. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set. Here's the 3-1, and this is down at the knees but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Gary Cox. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now a throw over. Runners back. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up, and they have taken the lead. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael
Into the
Lee.
box now, Michael Lee. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. swing and a liner.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, number 3. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Houston. Ready now, number 40. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Josh Fegley.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Pitch number 100 on its way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Fegley is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Joe Wendell. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 5-2. Zach Petrick is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Zach Petrick.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Joe Mauer.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. A spin and a throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a liner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Garcia. And that's the third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 2. Justin Verlander is on to pitch out of the bullpen Houston, in the bottom half of the 8th.
35, Justin Verlander.
Digging in once again, number 71.
Leading
been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Center fielder, number 71.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail here at 6-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. In now, Gary Cox. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Plouffe is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, number 3, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Matt Olson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. A.J. Reed will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A.J. Reed started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop
Jeremy
Richard
McDonald takes the
Mendoza.
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Pitching for the Astros, number 16, Jeremy McDonald.
Into the box now, Richard Mendoza. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. 40. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
DJ LeMahieu will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here, as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, Matt, he finds himself down 0-2 now, and really that's his own fault. He's being a little bit too patient. Bases loaded, you got to go up there swinging the bat.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher. Shot.
Reyes
Your attention,
will get the
please.
nod from his skipper to
Attention
pinch
for the
hit, and he'll
Athletics.
do so in a big
Number
spot.
19.
Bases loaded, only one away. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Had the green light 3-0, but he swings through the circle change 3-1.
I don't know about swinging at that one. That looked like ball 4 right there. This is where you got to know your strike zone. That would have walked in a run.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Walker.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now batting, number 71.
Into the box now, number 71. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled back. One and 2, here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. Will move ahead to the 10th. And we are all even at 6 apiece.
A defensive change
Bruce
for the Astros.
Maxwell is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Bruce Maxwell.
Number 74 is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Number 77 is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Stepping in, David Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Andy Ibanez.
Number 70 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 7-6 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard down the line. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 8 and the A's 6. Now in the box, Trevor Plouffe. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
In now, Matt Olson. Fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. better hitting.
Your attention,
Number
please.
16 will
Now
come
running
on
at
now
first
and
for the
pinch
Athletics.
run here.
Number 16.
Stepping in now, A.J. Reed, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in, Richard Mendoza. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. Jeremy McDonald claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.